Thursday, December the 2nd, the first batch of the secret documents from Wikileaks from the American Embassy in Thailand has finally emerged. And from now on, you cannot sleep well because
every 2 a.m. you have to get up and check the internet.
Yes, the Guardian newspaper has done a very good job at releasing all these documents and also highlighting them because a total number would be about 250,000 something. For Thailand alone, it is about 2,000. So the next one will be maybe even more exciting. But the first batch, about 3 or 4 cables, already are stirring up great interest.
Yes.
Because, as expected, the 3 cables at least concentrated on the case of Victor Boot,
yes.
the American Embassy reaction, and how the American Ambassador Eric John lobbied pressure on the Thai government.
And also the allegation by the Americans against the Russian authorities.
Oh yes.
In this Victor Boot extradition.
The most interesting part would be how the American embassy here was putting pressure on the Abhisit government. Ambassador John actually met Abhisit and also the foreign minister, the defense minister, in fact everybody involved, expressing disappointment at the court decision. And last August, of not extraditing Victor Boot.
And not only that, the Americans, embassy officials also want the Thai government to react to the Thai court decision to at least delay the extradition also.
And I think Abhisit reacted very cautiously and good for him. Because if he had said anything, that could be interpreted as the executive branch trying to comment on the judicial decision, and it could have very, very strong repercussion on him now because the secret documents they just come out. So when Eric John asked Abhisit to investigate the allegations that some attempts were made to bribe the witnesses of the Victor Boot case, and asked Abhisit to issue a statement on behalf of the government to share the disappointment of the American government, Abhisit said, in the words used by the American ambassador in his cable, that we will investigate irregularities through proper channels. That's what he said. And that's all.
That is really Abhisit-like.
It's very Abhisit-like. I could have imagined Thaksin, if he were Prime Minister then, and if he got that request, totally different answer I would expect from him. He could have said, I don't know, my own guess. Obviously, he could have said if he was less careful, of course we'll help you because we sympathize with you. And every word will be jotted down.
So I think that Thailand comes out like someone who is trapped in the middle of this thing. Even in the cables, it appeared that while the Americans are pressuring Thailand to react and to express disappointment, and also the same cables also talk about the Russian authorities trying to pressure the Thai government. So it depends on which party between Washington and Moscow will be more damaged by this leak. But Thailand, at least I think it appears someone trapped in the middle.
But so far, these 3 or 4 cables have not done any damage to the Thai reputation. So far, we don't know who will come out later on. But it shows, the cables show that the Thai side was under pressure, and that the Thai side was trying to react very cautiously, and that the American embassy, in fact, was a bit heavy-handed.
In fact, we're expecting some reaction from the embassy today to this latest development. And from what we have heard, we expect some kind of attempt to just say, okay, whatever happened, if it's about security matter, we will not comment on that. But if it is about relationship between the two countries, the American embassy is expected to say that, okay, we're sorry, and we diplomats are just working as any diplomat in the world has been doing, coordinating, trying to expressing opinions of the government, from government to government. That's the kind of reaction we are expecting from the embassy.
If you cannot sleep at night because you have to keep an eye on the next secret cable to be published in the Guardian or in the Wikileaks website, I guess the embassy here also will be spending sleepless nights, right? So at least I think the ambassador will also start this.
But they must have known already what sort of information is on hand to be exposed.
Well, they know, because the ambassador, of course, knows
already
what he had written to Washington. But what he doesn't know is which one will be exposed. And all the sensitive topics that he reported on will be out in the open.
At least all the American embassies in the world are having the same situation.
Right.
They're on the back foot.
Okay. So we are not going to sleep until we get every cable, and that could mean a year from now, right? Because at 2000 something,
yes.
if there's only one a day, that means at least, what, 2 or 3 years?
I would not want to be American embassy officials.
No. So stay tuned and stay up.